Hi everybody. Okay. I'm gonna do soaps first because I'm talking about yesterday, and then I'll talk about 70s a little bit. Okay. So I have to go back to Bold and the Beautiful yesterday. It really was eye-opening and kind of exciting for the first time in a couple weeks because everything that I said come to fruition. It's gonna come to fruition even more, but it's starting to burn. So I was right again. Um. All right. Um. Bill and Sheila. From the beginning of this pairing, I was kind of skeptical about it because Bill has a past and abusing people to his own advantage, and Sheila is Sheila. So I was like, okay, I don't really know if they're falling in love. They fell in love, whatever. So I was skeptical. I did not put Deacon into the mix at all. I just was skeptical of the two people who are the most conniving, you would say, getting together and it being a true partnership or whatever word you want to use, but not partnership because partnership to me means loving, stable, unified thing. What they've got is not a partnership, it's a usury thing. All right, because first of all, I have to say all the acting was pretty good, but pretty standard for the characters, meaning Liam, played by Scott Clifton, was the good son who wanted to make sure that his father wasn't making a bad decision, a bad move. Which everyone and their brother says Scott Clifton is a good actor, but the character gets on my nerves because he's too damn good all the time, and nobody is that good. All right. But that aside, we get into Bill's headspace about how he really feels about Sheila and his way of dealing with it. He says that he loves her as long as she doesn't do anything to destroy it, and if she does destroy it, she's going to pay, which in my mind would mean at least jail time. I don't think Bill has the nerve to kill somebody, although I don't know. Then we have Sheila on the other side talking to Deacon, which is Sean Kanan, and she says verbatim, when I'm sitting there laying with Bill, I'm thinking about you. Okay, first of all right, I can understand that they had some sort of relationship, but kind of like you, TMI, didn't want to know that you're thinking about somebody else when you're sleeping with Bill. But anyway, okay, this is going slightly off topic, but come on, we're talking about Bill, Don Diamond. He's kind of hot. So the fact that you would think about somebody else is like, okay, why? Anyway, all right. So we have that, and then we have the whole Bill and Liam thing. And Bill says, "Don't worry, if she gets out of line, I'll deal with it." Okay. So then I'm like, okay, so this is going to implode, like I said. Only thing is, I don't know how it's going to implode because when and if it does, or when it does, I don't know in which way it's going to implode, is what I'm saying. Okay. Since I'm on B&B, I might as well talk about Thomas and Douglas a little bit. Okay. Um, The reason why I'm shaking my head is because, all right, how many redemption stories can one character have? We had the storyline with baby Beth, and everybody thought she was dead. So then Thomas almost lost it, but then Hope brought him back, right? Okay. So then how many times can somebody lose it? And then how many times can somebody actually get back to, where you're a normal thinking human in society? I don't know. Um, and to be honest, I wish that they would kind of pick a side, because if you're going to redeem Thomas, which I don't really think you can, because if he's supposed to be a bad boy, bad guy, you can't really truly redeem a bad guy because his soul is kind of, at the very least, detached from society. So, I don't know. Um, but the only thing I'm thinking about is Douglas. And, okay, the reason why I bring this up is because Douglas has been on and off the canvas for a couple of months, like a month. Okay? I'm afraid that they're going to harass him, which is soap opera rapid aging syndrome. Him. He's going to turn from 9, 10 to 15 in a week, and then a 20-something-year-old in maybe a year. So it's like, okay, are you already prepping me for the fact that you're going to change characters and change actors for who plays the character? Or what are we doing here? Because I haven't seen Douglas in a while, and yet they're talking all about him, and like every storyline, they're talking about like, who's gonna have Douglas? Oh my god, okay, so and so has Douglas, but can they handle it? Oh my god, what about Douglas? Douglas. Okay, but you don't see the kid. Okay, so what's up with that? All right, I'm sorry, I ran a little long on that. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about 70s in another video, and it'll be shorter than this. But I was just getting on my chair. I'm so, all right.